How you guys doing today? It's your boy Samurai King 8, and I'm here to talk about One Piece chapter 874, King Bomb. I think that's how you say his name. I hope I'm not fucking his name up. But dude, this chapter was pretty cool, and there's like three things really that was really big in my opinion happened later on in the chapter. But I'm quickly kind of skim through like the first part of the chapter, kind of talk about, give y'all my thoughts on that. And then I'm gonna go into like more detail about those, and also the cover page, and also we got a popularity polls results, and it's very interesting to me. A lot of some key things that happen. But let's jump to the chapter real fast. So first thing that happened here is Big Mom is attacking, and she had this big ass attack called like Elbaf spear, like the foreign threat that she using the spear, and she called it Elbaf spear. And Luffy was first, I think he was the one to point out that that's like an attack like by those giant guys. So it's pretty interesting there. Luffy was able to point that out, and I remember that. And to see just the devastation of that attack, like it took out half of King Bomb's like head, and he was a big focal point of this chapter, which I wasn't expecting that. No, I personally nobody was expecting that. I mean, he is like the transportation to the ship, but I mean, nobody really expected for him to have like the relevancy now that from the fucking beginning of the arc. I didn't even see that coming, but it just shows fucking Oda, the genius of him. So Luffy had right there like, hey, let's get up for this bitch and fight. Let's just fight this bitch. I mean, hey, we can't run away if she's right here and came on to attack. And Nami like, nah, forget that. I got something for that. And she had the clouds, and her black clouds caused Zeus, what Big Mom was riding on, the Nimbus to ride on. He started eating the clouds. He's like, this thunder is really fucking good. And so Nami was quick thinking, used it to advantage. Like, you know what? How would you be my servant? How would you serve us and all that shit? After he's caught up with them and was on their back and shit. So I found that interesting because I was looking in the comments and I saw somebody was saying, what if he joins the crew and he becomes like I don't know, like could he like ride like in the sky with the ship and I don't know, like they can do like a text with it and all that stuff with her and him, and he be riding her. That'd be interesting. I don't know if that'll happen, but I mean, I thought about that. That would be interesting, but I can't see him leaving like Big Mom and all that shit since he's like he's technically part of her soul and everything. I don't know how that works because Jinbei said, and he said it too, that you can't ride him because he's part of Big Mom. So I think that would be pretty cool, like to have him like maybe like she like. Say, hey, I need to get I wanted to see like what's coming up ahead, and she could like, I don't know, feed him some clouds and he can look up and say like, hey, this is happening up there and all that shit. But it's funny when she was like, we become a servant in exchange of the black balls, and that part was kind of weird how they phrased it. It was like yeah, so you like the black balls? Okay, I give you some black balls. I'm like, okay, black balls, like no man, okay, and you know you get down like that. Nami with the BBCs, but that's just me being stupid. But Sanji was like, I will, and Jimmy was like look, she wasn't talking to you, bruh. And that kind of showed me that too, what Jinbei could bring to the crew if he was there. Cause I know a lot of people were saying if he joined the crew and on the ship and everything, that where he fit in, he could be like the straight man of all these jokes, which would be pretty cool. If you know like Senpachi from Gintama, he could be that. Because he always, his character is serious and all that stuff. He had a bunch of one-liners. Like when Nami was telling Zeus that, hey, I let you eat black balls every day. Which, again, I was like, black balls every day? Damn. He was like, no loyalty to your boss, eh? And just having a little one-liner, I thought it was pretty funny. I thought maybe he could fit in. And the fans will get used to him. And the poll shows that he's more popular than a lot of people may think, so. That's pretty good in Japan. I mean, because this is not. I don't think the poll will open worldwide. It was just in Japan. I'm pretty sure. So that was pretty interesting too. Him in the polls and a little bit of spoiler with that. But they're trying to clear a path, and Nami again showing why she's so important. And I love this because Oda's showing that she's more useful than in fighting and besides just somewhat fighting and navigating and making sure the ship is fucking going to the place safely. She's really quick on her feet and thinking stuff. Like she's fucking used her brain to get Zeus to come to their side, and then now she was kind of talking to King Bomb about, hey, look, you want your girlfriend, right? Like what happened if you die here? You can't die. You want to live for your girlfriend, right? So he was kind of pushing him into living and all that stuff. And then out of fucking nowhere, Prometheus fucking showed up, and this motherfucker was huge, and he was looking like that thing from fucking Mario. The sun that would be spinning and shit, he looked just like that shit. And he looked fucking pissed. And he was like, you betrayed mama and all that shit. And he fucking... he killed Prometheus. Not Prometheus, King Bomb, right? Yeah, he fried him to a crisp. So, and then Big Mom came out through the shadows. And I know I can't be the only one. On page 16, in the, like, when you seeing her in, like, in the light, she looked like Doflamingo. I don't know if it was just me, but she looked Doflamingo to me. But, then we shoot over to Bule, and she's talking, and she's in the middle world talking about like she got her 10,000 soldiers ready, like on some Usopp shit, ready to go and fight and everything. And I know when I was reading, I was looking at it when it said chocolate cheese nuts. I'm like, what the fuck is this happening over here? But just basically talking and just saying like they ready, and they just basically getting the formation ready for if the Straw Hats get to the ship, that they got like the net. What was it called? Well, just a net, and that's the first line of defense. And then they're gonna send out the tar ships to just tar ships to catch up with them and try to fight them too. And then we get a shot of fucking Dogtooth Katakuri is on the fucking Sunny. I was like, yo, we finna have a fight on the Sunny. And they asked him, well, why are you here? And he was like, just in case. So he may have saw something. He may have saw them getting past Big Mom and getting on the ship and the sneak attack. So I'm like, damn, we finna have a fight on the fucking ship. I'm like, that's gonna be fucking dope. That'll be really interesting to see them fight on the ship, because I mean, with Katakuri's Devil, shit can get really messy on that ship, and some of the ship might get broken up here and there, and Frankie might be pretty pissed when he see the ship, because they're gonna have to fight on the ship if they make it to the ship. Because I was looking at it, I'm like, damn, they deep in the fucking ship, like they in the I don't know who room this in. I guess they in Numbers room. I guess that what it looked like they were in. I guess they're in Numbers room. I see a map there, so it gotta be in Numbers room. I thought that was really fucking interesting. And then so we saw Capone, and the basic thing that was happening was Puddin talking to her, saying, Puddin talking to him to want to talk to Chiffon about the making the cake and all that stuff for Big Mom. And she was like, yeah, fuck that shit. I knew y'all was coming back. She was like, yeah, she had her food fit right. No, fuck that bitch, and fuck this island. I'm out this bitch. And just like my sister Lola, I'm like, damn, you work, bitch. Like, get the fuck out of there. I was like, you do you. But she, like, I saw her in there, like, I think she might help her, because like Puddin was for real, like he and his friends are going to be killed, and showed a face of Sanji. And I know about, and me thinking, I was like, damn, I ain't see Sanji's face there. I was like, she's talking about Sanji? I mean, she gotta be talking about Sanji. And then I looked down like, oh, there's Sanji. So yeah, she's talking about Sanji. So and then Oda said her eyes tell the truth, so she's not lying there, because the fans know this is a lying bitch. So and that's pretty much a chapter. It was really interesting to me. And then the one little thing that I thought was interesting too about like the common thing on this island is food and eating, and like we may get a big ally right now because of the food he may eat. So I thought that was pretty interesting with Zeus and all that shit. But I don't know if he's going to be part with us. I doubt that. I just don't see that. I mean, it'd be interesting if Oda does that, but I just can't see it. Like, but he'd be an interesting ally. And then, so this pudding thing. And then I see a lot of people still wanting Sanji to make the cake to get them off the island. I'm not really feeling that theory. I don't know why. They don't seem like something that, like, I don't know, like what Sanji be like, look, okay, Big Mom's cheap. I know you love food. I can make you something that tastes way better than a wedding cake that you never eaten before. So, I don't know. I can't see that really happening. But, that's a chapter. I really love the chapter. I really liked it. Like I said, the three big things that happened in the chapter was Katakuri being on the ship, laying in wait for everybody, for the Straw Hats and all that shit. Fucking Puddin going to Chiffon and having that really teary-eyed, telling the truth thing about her wanting to help Sanji and her possibly being in love with Sanji. And then the other thing was Nami just showing that she's fucking useful besides just fighting and navigating the ship, and actually like use her brain and mouth to get them out of the situation. Help them propel, and maybe even add an ally, which I doubt is gonna happen. So that's the biggest things there. And then Big Mama's attack. It was cool, but I mean, not really much was there with that. But I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because, like I said, I really enjoyed the chapter. And the only thing I don't like about this chapter was I don't know. Well, maybe I give it higher. Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8. I really do like this chapter. I really like it. I like the information we got here. And like I said, it's setting up for next week. And then there's no break next week. So I'm getting a little scared because I think Hunter x Hunter has a break and some other series got a break next week. So One Piece might go on break the week after that because I'm pretty sure that the magazine don't want like a lot of the top series to be on break at the same time. So somebody probably fucking buy it, but or get it, whatever, want to read it. But I'm thinking maybe didn't we just come back from break? It just came back from break, so it's probably not gonna go on break. I just realized that, yeah. So yeah, it's probably gonna go on break for a while, which is really good. But I think the holidays come up over there, but I'm not sure. I'm not fucking sure. I'm just rambling now. So right now though, let's talk about the Let's talk about the popularity poll. And number 1, to no surprise, is Luffy. Number 2 is my boy Zoro. And you know, I'm a big Zoro fan, and I'm happy he came above Sanji. I like Sanji, but the Sanji fanboys be on some bullshit about him either being as strong as Zoro or equally as Zoro. Like, I don't really see that. Or stronger than Zoro or equally as strong as Zoro. I don't see that. Because it's always funny to me that a lot of Sanji fans try to argue that he's equal to Zoro. Which, I'm like, nah. But anyway, yeah, it's cool to see they're the top 3. The monster trio are the top 3, which is pretty cool. Law is the 4th. Okay, cool. And the biggest thing to me was these two, Jinbei and Ace. Now, I was under the assumption that Jinbei wasn't that popular of a character. I guess maybe people in Japan changed their mind, or maybe just a worldwide thing. But he's got a pretty lot of votes. Now, I will say this: the votes got like the number of the votes and the winning votes for these guys went down significantly after fucking Sanji. It went down by around 3,000 votes, or maybe a little more than that. Then it went down another like couple thousand after Law, and then it went down like another maybe 900, 800 to Jinbei. So I don't know. Maybe it just a lot of votes went to them, and I don't know how many people voted, but the top 5 is pretty interesting because I just can't get over Ace. Ace is still up there. And then, so, with new characters, I mean, of course, all the Straw Hats are in the top 20. I know a lot of people were shocked that Frankie and Brooke are 20 for 19. I kind of saw that happening. Can kind of imagine that. But my biggest surprises on the list was fucking Cavendish and Reiju, 13 and 14. I was like, what? like, okay, look, I like Reiju, I like Cavendish. Now, I'm thinking Cavendish, they might be maybe the fangirls. They're probably them really the ones pushing him. But Reiju, I'm thinking maybe this is the thirsty dudes, I don't know. But Reiju being popular than fucking Usopp, and what, Doflamingo? Yeah, Doflamingo, and I can't see Crocodile. We ain't seen Crocodile in a while. But I'm like, damn, Reiju? I'm like, are the fans really ready to put her up there with Nami, Robin, and Boa? I'm like, really? Because Boa came in number 10, and that was pretty good. And I love the cover art too. The cover art was pretty dope too. But I was interested in that. And then fucking Marco at 20. I thought, okay, I kind of see that. And then, but he was like in just the 800s voting polls. I was like, okay. But and that rounds out to 20. Now, the other thing that I found interesting about this was the lack of Marines. Now, I guess since we just haven't seen Marines being relevant in the story in quite a while, maybe that's why. But the first Marines we see on the list are tied at 32, and it's funny that it's Smoker and Tashiki. I think it's her name. Yeah, I haven't seen her in a long ass time. I was like, that's interesting. Those two are like tied at 32. Now, I don't know if they're tied. I can't. This is fucking Japanese, but I'm assuming they tied because they both were in 32nd place. So I'm like, okay, or maybe they came in the combo thing. I don't know. And Vivi was 23rd, which I kind of understand because she's about to be relevant in the story again. Perona was 22nd. That's kind of interesting, but she got that kind of tsundere personality, so I can kind of see why she's maybe popular. That mermaid chick out there, they are that crying. I mean, maybe she better come up. Wow, I don't know why she's so popular over there. And Puddin was 28. I was like, okay, interesting. Whitebeard was 27. I was like, okay, I can see that. Rebecca was 40. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, Nail is 43rd. We ain't seen him in forever. And I don't know who this character is. It's 39th. That's a fucking fish. I don't know who the fuck that is. And that kind of rounds out everybody I want to talk about. And Katsukuri, I mean, I guess he's a new character, so he's 45th, which is interesting for him. But I see there's a lot of characters from this arc that's there, which is interesting. Because Dressrosa arc don't really have that many characters unless you want to count Rebecca. I mean, you can count Rebecca. I don't know who that dude at 47. I don't know who the fuck that is. You want to count Doflamingo, Rebecca, Senior Pink. I guess Rob Lucci. I mean, I guess. And I mean, Bartholomew. I mean, we do have quite a few people in there, but it seems like this current arc has got like a lot of characters in this fucking in the top 50 or well top 60 because these people top 100 got a lot of new characters in there, which is good because I mean, of course, like you forget kind of like the older characters from the series, but I'm interested to not see Mihawk. I guess because we just haven't seen him in so long. But I'm like, oh, no Mihawk. Okay. I'm like, okay, there's no Mihawk, but fucking Enel is on this list. But I know he had his cover art thing not too long ago. So, or a couple years ago. Actually, I don't even remember when that was. But yeah, I just found the poll to be interesting that way. But what you guys think about the chapter and the polls and the cover page and all that stuff? Like, do y'all think that the popularity is kind of is this right for everybody, or is it just a Japan thing? I like to see worldwide. Like, who does it about like worldwide? Because this popularity is kind of interesting, like very interesting to me. But that's it for me. I've had a lot of fun making this video and just talking about One Piece in general. But if you guys have anything y'all want to say, comment below, share the video, like this shit as well. And subscribe because I know you want to see some more of this, your boy. You want to see some more. I know you do. I'm gonna probably throw up some gameplay sometime soon. I don't know when. Maybe next week because I got like a lot of days off, so I can kind of get relevant on YouTube. Maybe I don't know. And this video almost fucking 20 minutes long. But that's it for me. See you guys next week for the chapter and maybe some more videos. That's it for me. See you guys later. Peace.